Okay. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Oh, I don't even think it. I don't know what's going on my computer. I don't know if the bitch is loading. Oh, what's the word? What's the word? Okay, I might look stupid as fuck. Y'all might be thinking, Akira, why the fuck you wearing a hoodie in your house? Mind your damn business. Okay? Keyword, my house. Plus, I feel like a fucking wonderland in here. It do. It definitely do. Alrighty. It totally do. Anyway, motherfuckers might look at me stupid. Akira, why you got your hoodie on? Just because I feel like it. Free will. I'm the type to use the fuck out of my free will, so you know what? Let me be with it, okay? Alright. And let me hold the mic like this, because, child, there was a time when I had this shit on mute the whole entire time, and then I'm wondering, like, oh my goodness. Girl, you had that shit on mute, and you didn't even know it. I'm a little slow, okay? Yeah. We're not going to talk about that, though. We're not. Anyway. So my connection is kind of shit. My connections is kind of shreds. So that's that. Ooh. I'm trying to think. I wonder, should I try to pick up where I start off, or should I just, slowly just ease my way into the subject? I mean, I could talk for hours and hours and hours and among seconds, but you know what? I'm basically gonna try my best to ease on into the subject or whatever. Anyway. And let me make sure I didn't leave any topics, because child, I don't know if I should get personal with this one, because literally, how can I say it? There's always, like, deep feelings. There's always, like, dark emotions. There's always, like, messed up feelings that's being felt. And then you're wondering, like, oh, I gotta make sure I don't click mute. You're wondering, like, why the feelings are so dark? Why the feelings are so deep? But it's just, like, life is kicking your ass. Life is kicking your ass when you know you're just in a dark place. Like, when you in a dark place and you're just wondering, like, how do you get out of it? It's always just about, like, I don't know, navigation. We're gonna get into that in a second. So with navigation, it's like you just have to find, like, a way. Hey y'all, with navigation, you just have to find a way, like, how to guide yourself through some shit. Because, life is gonna be fucked up regardless. Life is gonna be messed up regardless, but it's on you to navigate through the life. You feel me? And so if you don't know how to navigate through it the right way, well, I'm here to tell you how you could do it in the best way. Because, how can I say it? It's not no right or wrong. It's no good or bad. Like, it's no in between. Literally, it's all about you just figuring out, okay, how can I navigate? How can I guide? How can I move through this? So it's just all about that. And so I'm just here to tell you on how we can do that, okay? And so now I'm not going to fake it. I haven't been live on a few days because a lot of things, have been happening. A lot of things has been going on. We got to realize I'm human too, as much as everybody else, okay? All right. And if you see me looking from screen to screen, YouTube is on one side, y'all on one side, okay. But let's talk about how to navigate through life. What's the best way that we can navigate? So, and let me just tell you what I mean by it, because you're wondering, like, can I sing a song for you? I'm scared of the song, but you know what? You can send it to me. Hella funny. But anyway, yeah, a way that we can navigate through life. Let's just say everything is hitting you one by one. Everything is whooping your ass one by one. Everything is just constantly, like, it just continues, and it's just like going and going and going and going, and you're wondering, like, okay, when the fuck is this shit gonna stop? Because this bullshit is gonna, like, end. And you're wondering, like, okay, honestly, I just don't know. And so it's like you get confused for a second, but then you're just stuck in the midst of your confusion and you don't know how to get up out of it. But my thing is, when you stay confused, or when you are confused, basically, let me take my hood off, y'all. Or nah, I like the hood on. I ain't gonna fake it. I feel comfortable with my hood on, y'all. So y'all gonna have to judge your mama. Don't judge me. But anyways, so yeah, let's just say so much is going on. so much things is happening at once or whatever. A way that you can navigate through life, a way that you can navigate for yourself is basically just a sense of direction. Am I talking or am I talking? Because a lot of times we're trying to find things to do. We're trying to find ways to go about certain things, but we don't have a sense of direction. And so if you have that sense of direction, that sense of urgency to want to do it, then that's how we're navigating through our lives. Now you must be wondering, you're so young, you don't know nothing about it, But let me tell you something, okay? And I'm gonna always make this clear to y'all. I'm gonna always make it known to y'all. I've been a street baby, and when I say a street baby, that means my life, I've been handling it on my own. I've been handling on my own. The things I've been dealing with, I've been handling that shit on my own. Literally, with no parents, no guidance, no nothing. Yes, I tried to find shelter in other people. Yes, I tried to find shelters with other parents. But you also got to realize, no matter what parents you run to, no matter what other household you try to run to, anyway, no matter where you try to go, literally, hold up, give me a second. There we go. But yeah, no matter where you try to run to or where you try to go, basically, or whatever, it's just all about how you go about things, how you navigate about things. And so having a sense of direction and a sense of urgency, that's how you navigate through life. And now, you might be difficult with it. You might just be like, damn, I don't even want to do this. I don't even want to deal with it. I don't even want to do a damn thing. Well, let me tell you, you do better when you're like, how can I say it, when you're fed up with shit. And that's what I'm learning. And that's what I've been learning. Like, you know, when you're just like living life and you haven't even got fed up with anything, like things are chill, they cordial, they alright, or some shit. And, you know, but shit is still going left. But you haven't got like to like, how can I say it, the bottom of your fucking emotions yet. Like when I say, how can I say it, when I say your emotions, it got to the bottom, but it haven't got so low to the point where it was like, how can I say it? It haven't got so low to the point where you said, fuck it, I'm done completely. You gotta reach the lowest of your fucking emotions. Literally. So, that's that. Okay, I do need to... See, every time I take my hood off, I feel weird. Nope, I'm keeping the hood on. I can still motivate and have my hood on. It's cold in my house, okay? It feel like Antarctica in here. But anyways, so back to what I was saying, though. Basically, just make sure when you do get fed up, don't do nothing stupid. I get it. Like, you know, when you like get so fed up, so mad at shit, like you ready to lose your fucking mind and shit, and you just ready to be like, you know what? I'm about to do some stupid shit. You know that one nigga, I think I'm about to steal. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Because like I said, when you're in like the impulse of your emotions and you're in the impulse of your decisions, it's going to cause you to do a lot of stupid shit. I'm here to tell you because I know that. And I know I might do a lot of stupid shit based off of my emotions. So I'm here to tell you, stop doing stupid shit based off the way you feel, because I get it and I understand it. Because my thing is, when I get a certain emotion, when I get a certain feeling, I'm just like, ugh. I can't do it no more. Or I'll be like, dang, life just really went left. But that's on you to make that left or whatever go to a right. You feel me? It's all, like, how can I say it? You're all in control. Because the way that I looked at it, and also, if y'all wondering, what am I talking about or where am I, like, going on? Literally, as far as, like, this navigating through life or whatever, it's all within you. It's all in you. So you have to figure out where to go. You have to figure out where the location is. You have to figure out where the start line is. And you also have to figure out where the finish line was. Because it's all on you. So when I say navigate through life, you have to figure out what destination are we going to. Think about it like a GPS. You put in, how can I say it? Let's say you got to go somewhere and you put in like the navigation to whatever or whatever. And then you have to put the starting line and the end line or whatever to the destination. And it gives you about an estimated time. But when you're navigating through life, you don't get an estimated time. Am I clicking or am I clicking? Because my thing is, with life, we all try to plan it out. We all try to figure it out. We all try to, you know what? Let me plan 10, 20, 30, 40 fucking steps ahead. And then by the time you even get up there, you wondering, this didn't even go right by plan. It didn't go right by plan because my thing is, life is not going to go in the way that you always going to expect it. Yes, it happens. We get it. But also, life is going to go in a way where you navigate yourself in a, positive direction. But if you navigate yourself in a, negative direction, then of course you're not going to go nowhere. You're going to be stuck in the area that you're in. So, hey, am I talking or am I talking? But, man, and if you're wondering how I know, it's because, like I said, I had to figure it out. I had to sit here and I had to go will from will. Now, I'm not saying this day how can I say this? I will never make it seem like I'm perfect. Let me tell y'all. My emotions, they switch like this. How can I say it? My irritation, I get irritated so quick somebody will do this and I'll be ready to smack a motherfucker, okay? So I'm not here to tell you that I'm perfect, but I'm here to tell you that you have to have the will to try. Because if you don't have the will to try, then what the fuck are you doing? Because then you're allowing yourself to just sit there and just lay there and wonder why nothing is going in a way where it's supposed to. So I really want you to I really want you to just look around for a second. Look at everybody else. You see how everybody else is making achievements and things like that. Now, some people, whoever got handouts, how can I say it, the spoiled motherfuckers, now kudos to you. There's nothing against y'all. But whoever are having things handed to them, they're not working for it. But you're dealing with all that stuff. How can I put this? So let's say you look around at everybody else and then you're wondering wow, they got it so easy. Wow, they don't even have to ask for nothing. Well, sadly, they have a bunch of handouts. They have a bunch of things just being handed to them to where if they were to be on their own, they wouldn't know how to navigate through their own life. Yeah. So that's why I'm telling you, it's okay to navigate. It's okay to lose control of the destination that you're going to. Because if you lose control of the destination you're going to, it's all about picking yourself back up. It's all about putting yourself back on the pedestal where you came from. So, I'm here to tell you it's okay. And I'm here to tell you, hey, how can I put this? Just work with yourself and yourself will work right back with you. That actually makes sense too. I didn't even think about it like that. See? Literally, when I sit here and I'll do these talks or whatever, and when I sit here and I just go on and on and on, I really have to realize wow, I really got to listen to this shit too. Because my thing is, you wouldn't be able to know what to say or what to do if you don't do it or go into it. So if you go into it, you're going to be able to do it. I know that's right. I know that's right. Anyway, so that's all about navigating your life, because my thing is, oh my goodness gracious, okay, it is so hard to navigate. It is so hard to move on, or it is so hard to move forward when life is constantly biting you in the fucking ass for no reason. It's so fucking difficult. And so I'm here to tell you, look, you're never alone. I'm here with you and I get it. I get what it's like to go in whatever direction and still not get the results that you needed. It happens to me. How can I put this? There was times when I was always trying to put myself back on my feet. There was times when I was always trying to get myself together. And I'm wondering how the fuck every single time I keep getting close to an achievement, I keep getting pulled back off. You're telling me I sat here and did all of this, did all of these things, did all of these achievements just to get pulled back down? And so with that being said, it's not that I wasn't supposed to do it, or it's not that I was probably even supposed to do it. It's the fact that it didn't happen because the timing wasn't right. Because a lot of things, you have to think about it like this. Things happen in a time frame where it's supposed to happen. But my thing is, if you expect it to happen in that time frame, it's not going to happen. Yeah, it's not going to happen at all. And I don't want to be no asshole when I say this, but stop expecting shit to happen in a certain time that you want it to be. My thing is, you have to sit here and you have to really look back and wait for it. You have to live within the moment. And when I say live within the moment, I'm not telling you to just go, drinking, smoking, just do everything under the fucking sun. I mean, if you want to, But if you smoke a blizzy, please call me up and, okay. Okay, anyway, literally, call me up. Like, let me join. But anyways, what I'm sitting here and saying is, the way that you can enjoy yourself within the moment, the way that you can enjoy yourself right then and there, my thing is, just don't worry about tomorrow. It's even in the Bible verse, for tomorrow it got its own problems, okay? Or in another, in another testament, it'll say, for tomorrow got its own worries. So my thing is, if you're constantly living for the next day, you're constantly wondering what's going on the next day, you're constantly worried about the next month, the next year, the next whatever, it's not gonna go the way you want it. I'm sorry to say, but how can I say it? This life is a fucking waiting game. This life is like, you have to sit here and you have to wonder, like, okay, if I just constantly just think about tomorrow, I'm going to lose sleep. If I constantly sit here, think about next month, I'm not even going to be able to, like, I don't know. I'm going to be so stressed out. I'm going to be so annoyed. I'm going to be so angry if I'm just constantly worrying about, like, what's about to happen. So that's why I'm here to tell you, it is okay. It's cool. It's cordial. Literally. Like, how can I say it? Worry. Oh, my this headscarf, y'all. Okay. My thing is, worrying about anything or trying to sit here and worry about anything, it's not going to get you anywhere at all. Should I remove this whole thing? Okay, y'all. My bad. I'm trying to sit here and, okay. Like, it was getting on my nerves. Literally. Look, my edges ain't done. Do not judge me, okay? Shoot. Anyway, but I'm just here to tell you on how life is supposed to be. All right? Okay, we gonna put this hood back on, though, because the edges ain't done. But anyway. All right, hold up. All right. Okay, I can tolerate myself now. I'm over here, like, talking, and I'm looking at myself. I'm like, I couldn't tolerate it. Anyway, I feel a little better. You know that motherfucker from, what's that movie? It was not a movie. It was like a game. The motherfucker with the, okay, you know what? I'm losing point of focus. But, yeah, basically, I'm just here to motivate you and tell you, navigate through your life, but don't sit here and plan through the navigation. I mean, you could... What I mean by plan, don't sit here and plan through the navigation. Don't plan for the next day during the navigation. Just only plan for now and the destination that you're going to within the navigation. Alrighty. So that was our first topic. I hope we got that. I hope we got that down packed. Because my thing is, I'm not sitting here saying this just because I want to say it. My thing is, I don't ever want nobody to make the same mistakes. Or I don't want nobody to worry about the same shit that I've been worrying about. My thing is, I did so much shit. I stressed about so much shit that I shouldn't even have stressed about. And it was so unnecessary. And that's because I had a time to where I thought I didn't even have control. And I'm pretty sure a lot of mothers feel like that too. Now, that's one thing I might not be able to relate to, but I understand that mothers, they feel like they don't have control. Single mothers feel like they don't have control. Or men feel like they don't have control because they're always having to, do certain things and hold themselves to a certain standard. So they always feel like they have to live for anybody else. Mothers always feel like they got to live for everybody else. Now, my thing is, you only got to live for you and your children, but the moment they turn 18, go live your life, girl. Anyway, but yeah, it's always people worrying about, like, what they can do for other people, how they can be cool for other people. Because, yes, you do got people pleasers out there. I used to be one of them. Like, I literally used to sit here and try to make people happy all the fucking time. All the fucking time. And if I wasn't able to make them happy, then that would make me emotional and sad. Like, how can I say it? Basically, I'll be over here like, damn, I wasn't able to make this person happy. Damn, I wasn't able to do what was right for this person. Damn, I just lost a friend. Damn, I just lost a family member. Like, I'm over here just, like, crashing and burning with this shit. Like, damn. Like, it's okay if, how can I say it? You still try to do everything for somebody and shit just don't go right. Then that means, like, that person within that moment, that person was not even supposed to be there to begin with. Because my thing is, you did all that, and that person still don't fuck with you. That person still don't fuck with you. And so I'm here to tell you, I'm here to let you know. Let me turn the mic like this, because if the mic turn red, I'm gonna say, if the mic turn red, then that means it's on mute, and I should be able to see that shit. Or is it blinding y'all? I feel like it might blind y'all, so we gotta turn it this way. But yeah, it's okay though. And I'm here to tell you, everything is gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be cool. When you sit here and you have trust in yourself, when you sit here and you have faith in yourself, letting yourself know that everything is gonna be all right, letting yourself know that everything is gonna be better, you're building foundation. You're building so much. You're building so much amazing shit in your life that you don't even know it. Because literally, the blessings, and not to get all biblical on y'all, but hey, I mean, biblical times, biblical learnings, okay? So literally, what was I finna say? All I gotta say is, you move forward, you look within, you fix within, you get better results within. Simple as that. It's always within yourself. Because my thing is, if you don't do anything, then it's not going to work out. So my thing is, blessings will come the moment that you fix the inside. The flesh, whatever. Matter of fact, think about it like this. I want you to think like this. So when we think about our flesh, when we think about our body, I want you to sit here and be like, you know what? Don't even pay no attention to it. Just like I was telling somebody earlier, only listen to your heart and only listen to your soul and spirit. If you just listen to those things, you'll be a-okay. But the mind or whatever, it can try to control you. The mind, it can try to, I don't know. The mind plays a vicious game. The mind plays so many games that you're just sitting here like, wow. And sometimes your mind can deceive you from a lot of shit too. Nobody likes to tell you that, or nobody likes to admit that. Like, yes, your mind can be very much deceiving, very much. And you're over here believing a lot of things, but sometimes your mind is just going on and on and on about bullshit. Because a lot of times our minds are in like a constant mode. Like, I don't even want to put us in a category like this, or I don't even want to like do anything like this, but whatchamacallit? But yeah, I don't want to put us in a category like this, but I'll say, think of us as like we're in the wilderness and shit. Let's say, you have your prey, you have your like people that are like, you have prey, you have the predators, which are, I don't know. I'm pretty sure if you're in school, you know how to put that together. And so as we're in the wilderness, one side of the like wilderness, they're always going to be on fight or flight. The other side of the wilderness, they know they're the leaders, so they don't really got to do much. And others, they're constantly having to hide. And so now let me tell you what each of that means. So if you're constantly having to hide, then that means you're always somebody's prey. That means somebody is constantly out to get you, or life is out to get you. And so you're always having to hide because you're so lost and you're so confused on what to do. But my thing is, I'm here to tell you, here's what we can do. Get out of that hiding. When you get out of that hiding, watch what's going to happen. And so when you get out of that hiding and then you decide to take the initiative and do things better, you decide to do things on a bigger level. You decide to make yourself the most biggest character that you ever was. You decide to make yourself like, I don't know, the top of your list. And you get out of hiding and you see how untouchable you really were. Because the whole reason why you were in hiding because you thought, oh, well, I feel like people are going to do this to me. Oh, I feel like everybody was going to act like this towards me. Or, oh, I feel like if I got out of hiding, then that means that, that means that I wouldn't even be able to help myself. I would be so vulnerable to all these things out here. But the whole time, you would have let yourself go out a long time ago. You would have seen how untouchable you really was. Yeah. And so now, let's say if you're just prey or whatever. Let's say if you're just that. What's the word? Hopefully you're doing great. Anyway, but let's say if you're prey or whatever, and then that just means you have people that are out to get you, and you actually know it because you actually see it. And so when you're living that part of the wilderness, that part of life or whatever, that means that you're always in a constant battle with people. You're always in a constant battle in situations that you shouldn't even be in the first place. And so my thing is, you're wondering, how do I get out of that? Why am I stuck in that? Why am I dealing with that? Because you didn't take the initiative to tell them or let them know that I'm not going to deal with this no more, or I'm not going to sit here and stand with this no more. You decided to let this go on. You decided to entertain it, and you decided to egg it on. So let me tell you something, okay? Let me talk to you. Let me go on. So basically, in my life, I would be the prey. Because literally, I knew that everybody was out to get me. I knew that people, they want nothing good for me. I knew that every time I put myself out there, I was going to get chased. I knew every time I ran out there, or I even put myself in a position to where I'm seen, they were going to get me. And also, I'm speaking metaphorically, so you just got to get on and catch on. I'm comparing us to the wilderness, but we're not actually, wild animals. Oh, that's good. You're doing okay, as you should. So, yeah. So, basically, with that being said, what I had to do was I had to take the initiative to figure out how to stop this. Now, back then, people would be like, you can just cut them off. You can just, leave them alone. You could just block them. And my thing is, I do press the block button. My thing is, I do cut people off. My thing is, I do disappear quicker than my fucking father. Because he went to the store quicker with the milk than me. Dang, if I had the choice to disappear, I would have did it first before him. Anyway, but that's a whole conversation for later. But anyway, my thing is, no matter what I did, no matter what route I took to get people away from me, they found their way towards me. Even if I did block them, well, they're going to still try to find a way to keep in contact no matter what I'm doing. And so when you're talking to people and they're telling you, oh, well, just do this, oh, well, just do that, motherfucker, that means that person that you're talking to, that person that you're expressing to, they don't understand that shit because they probably either spoon-fed or they never been in your shoes. So it is very important to understand when you're venting or when you're talking about certain things, you got to understand there's a right person to go to and there's a wrong person to go to. And when I say there's a right person to go to and there's a wrong person to go to, like I said, when you're venting and they act like they get it and they're sitting here just telling you to just do this or whatever, and you keep going on and on and on about you did do it, but this and that, then that just means that's the wrong person you went to with your information. Damn, am I getting or am I talking or am I talking? Okay, so yeah, you went to that wrong person with their information. But if you go to another person that's been through it, that's been in your shoes, even if it was not even if it wasn't for the whole entire time, I'll say if it's for a little bit, even if it's for a small amount of time, or even if it's for a small amount of situations or whatever, if you sit here and talk to that person and they're like, oh shit, motherfucker, I did with that shit too. Or even if it wasn't all of it, partially most of it. And so they're sitting here, they're talking to you, they're guiding you, they're over here helping you. And they're like, well, shit, there's not much that I can do for real. But, I can keep you in my circle. I can keep you around me. So when I keep you in my circle and I keep you around me, I'll be able to walk with you on how I dealt with certain things. And so that tells you went to the right person with your information instead of going to the wrong person. Because do you hear the difference in the things that I'm saying? Did you hear the difference in the situation? Did you hear anything different? Because my thing is, when you went to that other person, they was just telling you, oh, just do this, oh, just do that. They know what the fuck they talking about. But the other person, they made it clear, there's probably not a lot of things that I can do, but I will still stick with you, stay with you, and guide you until I can find the right way and sense of direction for you. or I can help you. Because my thing is, nobody can like fix your situation. And if somebody can, oh my, they are a fucking blessing. And let me tell you something. If you have a person in your life that can sit here and help you with your situation and get you the fuck out of it, that's the biggest fucking blessing to have. And I want you to sit here and realize what you got, because that right there, not a lot of people have. Some people, they don't even realize the things that they have, and they're sitting here taking that shit for granted. So, you know, earlier when the live started, I was talking about navigating yourself through situations, navigating yourself through life, but you have to navigate yourself within the moment of your life. So my thing is, with that being said, within the moment of your life that you're navigating, they're sitting here and they just put you to the halfway point and you didn't even know it. But the fact that you didn't even know it and you didn't even take time to recognize, like, damn, they sat here and they helped me. Damn, they sat here and they fixed me. Damn, they sat here and they did what was best for me. Then that means that when you didn't realize, eventually that's all gonna go away. Because the stuff that you don't realize, the stuff that you take for granted, the stuff that you see here and you don't put a lot of your attention towards, that is all going to fall into somebody else's hands that actually deserves it. And so, let me tell you something. I lost it all. I had it all. Just to have it all again and lose it all again. So many fucking times. I started over in my life so many fucking times. And my thing is, I'm so young. I am so fucking young, but my thing is I had to start over life so many fucking times. But it's good that it's happening at an age, because like I said, I'm only 19 right now. I am. But the fact that I had the experience of every part of life, every aspect of life, every type of area of life, then that means that I'm able to push this on to somebody else before they turn a certain age. So my thing is, how can I say it? When you wait till it's too late, then there's nothing else that you can really do. And you're going to be sitting back like, damn, I could have, I should have, I would have. But if you decide to take the initiative now while you're able to, then that navigation that got you halfway, by the time you get by yourself and by the time you're navigating yourself, then boom, you can easily push through the other halfway point like that. And even if you don't have help, you don't need help. I'm just telling the people who do have it, fucking appreciate it. Because I did it. Well, I'm not going to say I didn't appreciate it, but my thing is, I had the help, but the people, they wasn't right. They wasn't good. Like, the people, they helped, but they were nothing. How can I say it? Those people were people I shouldn't have been around. Those people were the wrong type of, I don't know, it was the wrong type of resource to go to. But it was the fact that I still had a resource in that moment. So it's all about just using the things the best way you can. And then the moment you get right back on your feet, the moment you get yourself right back together, what's the word? The moment you get yourself right back together, then you're going to be able to do things very easily when you get by yourself. Okay? So I just really want you to know, and I really want you to sit here and realize, thank you for the roses. Thank you so much. Anyways, I really just want you to recognize, and I really want you to pay attention to how things are really going. Because my thing is, I care about everybody. I do. And my thing is, I try to be Captain Save the whole fucking world, but I can't. Like, I really wish I can save the whole fucking world, but I can't do it. I sadly can't do it. Like, if I can just put the whole world in the palm of my fucking hands and help everybody that was like, you know, fucked up, fucked over, or anything like that, I would. Because my thing is, I knew what it was like to have nothing, and I knew what it was like to have something. So for the people that have nothing, I want to bring them into having something. And I wish I could do that for everybody, but it's like I can't. So the most I can do is tell you the best way to do it, the best way to go about it. Because when people don't listen to the advice that they're told and it keeps hitting them over and over and over, and let me tell you something. What I mean by when the advice keeps hitting you over and over and over and over, that means, let's say, how can I put it? Let's say you've been dealing with something in your life, right? whether it was like people issues, personal issues, family issues, because I had a lot of that. Well, I don't even got family now, but anyway, but like just a lot of issues in general. And then you keep just like, how can I say it? Let's say you're taking Ubers and you're having a conversation with the Ubers, and they're like, I don't know, they're talking about like situations that relates to yours, and then they give you advice on it, but they was venting to you about it, but they gave you advice. Or let's say you go to a restaurant with somebody, you're just hanging out with somebody, and they're giving advice on a situation. You ain't bring it up the whole time, even with the Uber to the restaurant. Hell, if you're talking to a random waiter, if you talk to a random fast food worker, or if you go to a park or something and somebody's just having a random conversation with you, anything like that, no matter what's going on, no matter where you go, if the same advice that keeps coming up in different type of forms, fucking take it. My thing is, how can I say it? For you to want to live a good life, you're going to have to sit here and take, how can I say it, advice. It's not people trying to control you. It's not people trying to manipulate or fool you. It's people basically trying to be like, you know what? I see what you're going through. I see what you're dealing with. And I was once in that situation. So I'm going to sit here and tell you about this temporarily while I have you in my eye right now. But, see, it's two sides to every story. But to know if it's manipulation, to know if it's bullshit, to know if it's just a nosy motherfucker trying to get into your business, nothing is going to be said at all. Like, they wouldn't even be saying shit at all. The advice that they're giving, like, you can tell it sounds controlling if they're like, I don't know. I'm going to say, if you're just like, what the fuck? The hell? Who the fuck? Or what's a good example? Because, you know, even when people get good advice, they still be like, what the fuck? How the fuck? So, I'm trying to think of like a good example. I'll say, I'm trying to use something personally. Okay, and this is how. So, if you're just talking to them, and then the advice they give you, it sounds like complete bullshit because you said it before, or you heard it before, but with somebody else who never been in that situation. That was the better way to put it. But if you heard it from somebody else that's been through it, and then it actually makes so much fucking sense, you haven't even tried it before, you didn't even try to even go in that direction before, then that means go do it. Go figure it out. Literally. So, yeah, it's all about, like I said, life is just all about navigation. Literally, just learn how to navigate. Like you learned how to drive that car, learn how to navigate your life in a way where you can't no more. And, oh yeah, I got something else to tell y'all. So, I had a job interview, right? I've been having job interviews after job interviews after job interviews. And let me tell y'all something. I got the fucking job, okay? As an executive, as an accountant executive or whatever. Finally. But I remember when I was having these job interviews or whatever, I kept on saying, whatchamacallit, if you're in a comfort zone and you're sitting there in that comfort zone, then that means I wasn't doing something right. That means I'm not moving forward. That means I'm not pushing myself. That means I'm not moving good enough that's well for me to strive in life. But then also, I said, if I'm in the uncomfort zone, if I'm in that uncomfortable zone or whatever, that means I decided to push myself. That means I decided to move forward. That means I decided to go so hard, so strong and on for myself because I decided to take a step that I never took before in my life. Now, let me tell you something. Now this is sales and marketing, data entry and shit. I ain't never did no shit like this. Now, I worked in sales and marketing. Yes, I did. But data entry? Motherfuckers, do y'all know how scared I was when I walked in this corporate building? Do y'all know how scared I was when I was on these Zoom calls? I ain't never did no shit like this before. But my thing is, I'm over here letting myself go into the, how can I say it? I'm letting myself go into this uncomfort zone, building a different life that I can possibly make a good living of. So I'm here to tell you, change that shit up. Switch that shit up. Because if you're sitting here allowing yourself to stay in the same place, of course nothing is going to work out. Of course nothing is going to go right for you. My thing is, life moves in the way you let it. But life will go down if you let that shit go down. When you're an adult, nobody is there for you but yourself. And if you do got a support system, well, you're fucking lucky. Because man. And when I say support system, this is what I mean. Oreos with ramen and ketchup, yummy in my tummy. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, you know what? If that's what you like, man. But anyway, yeah. So back to what I was saying, though. My thing is, take yourself out of that fucking comfort zone. Fix yourself. Even if you feel like there's nothing to be fixed, it's always something that needs to be fixed. Because let me tell you something. There's adults that's like 40, 50 that's still figuring shit out. There's adults that are way older that are still trying to guide themselves through life. So my thing is, it's better to go ahead and go through all that shit right the fuck now than wait till later. It don't matter what age you are right now. I don't even give a fuck what age you are right now. Do that shit right now. Like, literally, if you think you're ready to make a change within your life, start right now. If you think you're ready to move on with your life, start right the fuck now. Literally, it don't take like not 1 second, not 2 seconds, not 3 minutes, not 4. Okay, start right the fuck now. If you've been having dreams, whatchamacallit? Sorry, y'all, my nose. Okay, if you've been having a lot of symbolic dreams, and when I say symbolic dreams, like think of a metaphor. So, there's this dream that I want to share with you. Or whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and share it real quick. Let me get comfy real quick. Hold up. Adjust my pillow and shit. Okay. So basically there's this dream that I had or whatever. And I had it twice. But let me tell you what came after the dream. So basically, what had happened was I had a dream that I was with a lash tech or something. I was with a lash tech and somebody was getting their lashes done or whatever. And basically what was going on was she asked for a soda. And so literally I was so determined to get that soda. I'm like, okay, bet, I got you. She asked for an orange Fanta. It was an orange crush soda. Like, how can I say it? I remember this dream like it was yesterday. Well, shit, it was. Well, I had this dream twice. Yesterday and the day before that. And so literally basically what was going on was I went downstairs, and when I went downstairs or whatever, it was dark. There was multiple refrigerators, and I kept looking into each refrigerator, each cooler, trying to find where the sodas were. And when I found the sodas, I finally got it or whatever. But in the fridge, when I opened it, they were full. Like, they were clearly full. Like, they were clearly like a lot in there or whatever. So I grabbed one or whatever, and I picked it up, and I was about to bring it to her or whatever, because like I said, in the fridge they were full. So when I grabbed it, I thought I had a full can of soda. Literally, I mean, it wasn't a can, it was like the bottles, like, y'all know, like the clear bottles of soda. Yeah, literally. So I thought it was a clear bottle of soda. So I grabbed it and I went upstairs and I gave it to her. And so literally I looked down before I gave it to her. I was about to give it to her, but I looked at the soda and I'm like, what the fuck? It was half filled. Like, it wasn't even fully filled. But y'all remember when I said I went into the kitchen or whatever? And when I went into the kitchen, the soda, it was filled. But now that I'm about to give it to her, it was nothing in there. I didn't drink it. I didn't spill it. It wasn't opened. Or I thought so. And so I'm just like, okay. She was like, okay, I'll get it. She was like, it's okay, I'll get it. And I'm like, no. I wanted her to focus on her stuff. I'm like, no, it's okay, I'll go get it. And so I went downstairs and I went to get another one, but now I'm craving a soda. And so basically, what I did was I got me a strawberry soda, a strawberry Fanta, and then I got another orange crush soda or whatever. And so the strawberry soda, it was filled or whatever, and the orange soda, it was filled. But she was coming downstairs, and when I picked up the orange soda to hand it to her, I looked down at the soda or whatever as she was coming down the stairs, and it went back empty again. And so I looked at that soda, it was empty. But then I looked at the soda that I had, it was filled. But I got the sodas from the same area. And so she was just like, it's okay, I'll get it. I'm like, oh, no. I kept going into the fridge looking for more. And so basically, you want to know what happened every time I had that dream? Because this was the second time having that dream. And so when I had that dream, I woke up to the jobs calling me and saying, I want to hire you. I want you as a candidate. I'm going to send over the offer letters. And it was 2 jobs. 2 good ass paying jobs. 2. And so basically, you're wondering, Akira, what the fuck does a soda got to do with anything? And so I'm over here trying to figure out the meaning of this dream. I'm over here trying to figure out, what the fuck does this mean? Like, and basically, the orange soda represents, like, how can I say it? Let's say you've been pouring into a lot of people. You've been pouring into other people's lives. Or you've been pouring into everybody but yourself. And so you keep trying to hand people things. But when you hand them it, it's half filled. But when you looked at the refrigerator, it was filled. But when you tried to give it to them, it wasn't enough. But when you got that strawberry soda for yourself, when I got that strawberry soda for myself, that represents that I need to do things better for myself. I need to stop fulfilling other people and fulfill myself. Because my thing is, I used to be a people pleaser. I have, and I was. And I'm kind of still the same way, but I'm more on the stricter side. My thing is, I'm going to be, how can I say it? My thing is, if you overuse the things that I'm doing for you, then that means you're not supposed to be in my life. Literally. And so basically, with that strawberry soda, that shows I deserved it. That shows, well, I gotta put me first. What's that part of Empire? I gotta put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first. As she should. Because my thing is, you always been worried about other motherfucking people but yourself. Yeah. And so you see, when you have like dreams, the dream was simply about a fucking soda. But waking up to those things happening twice, like 2 days in a row, that shows when you keep having the same dream about something, there's a lesson that you're genuinely not learning right now. There's something that you're really not getting. And so when you put 2 and 2 together and you really think about like what is going on, you really think about like what could be different. Then my thing is, you sat there and you decided, okay, there's a correction that I know I need to make. So my thing is, I'm going to do everything in my will that I can to make this correction. And so the moment you do that, watch life unfold before your eyes in the best way possible, because you sat there and you made the best fucking corrections. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. I'm not saying it's going to be top tier. I'm not saying it's going to be overly amazing. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, you have, and I've been telling people on live, I've been saying this for the longest, you have to analyze yourself so much. So by the time, like, how can I say, by the time you get to a certain point, you're set, you're good, you're okay, you ready. And so, how can I put this? I want you to think of yourself. Ooh, y'all got a homework assignment from me. Okay. Here's my homework to you. Okay? And the live is not even over yet, and I'm giving y'all a homework assignment already. You don't gotta write this down. I just want this to marinate in the back of your brain. So, literally, think of and I'm gonna keep on saying this, think of everybody else as an NPC. Like, everybody around you, I don't give a fuck. Just don't give a fuck, okay? And I want you to think of yourself as the main character in your book, in your movie, whatever the fuck. And always keep that head so high. Always have your shoulders up. Always look up. Because my thing is, these people around you, they ain't doing shit for you. They're just there living. You over here worried about these people or thinking about these people, or I don't even know. These people over here, they got so much power to you because you're letting them. And I'm not getting mad at it, or I can't complain because I've done it too. I had it happen to me too. But I'm just here to tell you. I'm just here to let you know that it can all be changed. It can all be different if you think of yourself as the main character. Because let me tell you another thing. With these jobs, it's like I'm looking for a job that's going to treat me with respect. I'm looking with a job that's going to treat me like I'm a human. I'm looking for a job that's going to treat me like an individual and not just a worker. And so my thing is, I can get hired by a good ass paying fucking job. I can. But my thing is, if the respect is not there, my aura is off about it. I don't need to be there. But if this one, my aura is green, my aura feels so amazing, the energy feels so amazing, that means I'm supposed to be there, even if it's for a long term or a temporary run. And so I really want you to sit here. I really want you to take that. And I really want you to have a high head on your shoulders. I really want you to have so much confidence that you didn't even know that you had. Because a lot of times, whether it's on the internet, whether it's in the books that you read or whatever, you're going to hear that God is within you. And he is. You have the power to do whatever you need to do. Okay? And if you don't believe in him, then hey, I'm not going to sit here and try to make you. But you have the power within yourself. That's all I got to say. You can do so much if you go above and beyond. You go out there so fucking far. Child. Oh my, TikTok be doing this thing. Hold up, what is it about to do? Is it about to do that stupid shit? I think. Hold up. Okay, I don't know what it was about to do. It was about to do some stupid shit, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, you have the power within yourself to do anything that you can. You have the power to fix your life. You have the power to be so powerful against people that you didn't even know that you can fight against. You have to sit here and do it for yourself. You have to sit here and work for yourself. You have to sit here and live for yourself. Because my thing is, let me tell you something. It might get sad after I say this. My thing is, I've been struggling with depression for the longest. I've been struggling with that shit for so fucking long. Depression, stress, anger, all of that. And I'm not going to even sit here and lie to y'all and say that I'm not still struggling with that shit till today. But my thing is, I'm just not going to let it overpower me. I'm not going to let the depression, I'm not going to let the stress, I'm not going to let the anger, the anxiety, the fear overpower me. I'm not. My thing is, I know that I am so much more than all of those things that I'm feeling, all of those mental issues that I got going on. I know that I'm so much more than that. And so my thing is, you keep making, how can I say it? You keep making yourself believe that you're much more than that. Then you are. And so I want you to think about this. Be delusional for yourself. You know how like when you're with somebody or like you're dating somebody and you're so fucking delusional about them even though they ain't shit. Like you like, how can I say it? You over here like, oh my goodness, like they do so much for me. They are so amazing. Like, ooh, but they ain't shit though. But I ain't leaving because I don't know. They ain't shit, but they'll be shit one day or whatever. I'm just being so delusional because everything is so well, everything clicks so right and all that. I'm so in love. Oh, I'm so hypnotized. Well, that delusion you got for them, can you put it towards yourself, please? I just want you to do that. And I'm not going to sit here and strike you down or judge you. I ain't here to judge you. The only person that can judge you is God himself. I'm going to tell you that. But I'm here to let you know, if you be delusional of yourself, like, how can I put it like this? I be in the mirror talking about I'm thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Even though I might not be. I don't know. But I just be like, girl, you got it in a can. You got it all back there. Girl, you thicker than a bag of oats. Or I'll be in the mirror just saying like how beautiful I am, letting myself know like I look good. Even if I didn't dress up, even if I didn't do too much, even if I'm looking a mess, or even if I'm, not looking the very best, I still sit there and go into the mirror and be like, you are so beautiful, mama. Like, you are so pretty. You are so all of this. You are so this, that, this, and that. Like, and other times I'll take myself out. So, how can I say it? So, the times when I do have money, because, right now, money is the biggest issue. But the times I do have money, I take the initiative to take myself out. I take the initiative to take myself on a date. I take the initiative to let myself know that if nobody else is going to do it, I can do it. If nobody else is going to take you on a date, fuck it, you can do it yourself. If nobody else is going to show you love, fuck it, you can do it yourself. If nobody else is showing you the amazing things in life that comes with having you around, fuck it. Show how amazing it is to have yourself around. Because, in this isolation journey, and if you're wondering what this isolation journey is, basically I'm trying to put myself first. I'm trying to put myself on the highest pedestal. So being in this isolation journey, when you put yourself first and you put yourself on the highest pedestal and you let yourself know like nobody can come between the relationship between you, yourself, and you. Nobody ever can. So if you sit there and you put yourself so high, higher than the Za, even though if y'all got Za, please let me know. If anybody want a hot box of core, please let me know. Anyway, that's a conversation for later. Like, if anybody want to hit a blinker with me, please let me know. Like, hit your girl up, okay? I've been sober for too long. I'm getting sick of it. All right. I'm totally not losing my mind. I'm a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I've been going crazy in this bitch. I ain't gonna fake it. But back to the point of see, I'm losing my own point of topic, y'all. But also, I'm here to also prove I am not a perfect fucking person. I'm just here to motivate the whole fucking world, okay? Motivation is all that you fucking need. Being delusional over yourself more than over a significant part, over a motherfucker who ain't treating you right. When I tell you, you have that mindset, you have that thought process, oh my goodness. You are going to love yourself so fucking much. When I say the self-love is going to be so fueled, like how I say it, it's going to be so fueled, it's going to be so pure, it's going to be so bright and amazing. Because you decided to love yourself. Yeah. So, I think it is very important to love. I think it is very important to pay attention. I think it is very important to know what the right thing is, the wrong thing is, and how to navigate through that. I think it is very important to put yourself so high that nobody can come between a relationship within yourself, because my thing is, you have power within yourself. You have so much voice. So much fucking voice. Like, literally, like, there's so many things, so much magical shit that you can do with your voice that nobody else can do. And that's what makes you different from everybody else. That's what makes you, how can I say it? That's what makes you outstand these other people. That right there is what makes you so, how can I say it? That right there makes you so tall, bright, and figured, because you took the initiative to put it in yourself, to put the work in, to say whatever you needed to say, and move yourself out of a zone that you shouldn't even be in the first place. Not every zone is your zone. Not every party is your party. Like, you went to that fucking party, they ain't even hype you up. You over there dancing and shit, getting lit, and they ain't even hype you the fuck up. Why the fuck you at that party? Go to a party, the moment you walk in the room, like, they sitting here, they about ready to pick you up and be like, hey, oh, go to that fucking party instead. Because my thing is, you went to the wrong party, wondering why nobody hyping you up, because that's where you was not supposed to be in the first place. So, Think of that party as life. Think of that party as a circle that's yours. You went into that party and nobody's doing shit for you. Nobody's hyping you up. Nobody's getting lit with you because you wasn't supposed to be at that party. But you go to this other party. The moment you walk in the room, they all like, hey, they all clapping and shit. They all that. They clapping. They getting happy. They hyping you up the moment you walked in that fucking room. That was the right party you was supposed to be in the first fucking place. And so think of that party as a support system. Think of that party as people that you were supposed to be around. Think of that party as your peoples right there. Everybody has their own peoples. Everybody has, like, how can I say it? Everybody have their own area where they're supposed to be. Everybody has their own zone where they're supposed to be. Like, for example, zone 1. You go to zone 1. They like you, but they just want you to shut up. Then what the fuck y'all like me for? That means they only like you for looks. They want you around, but they don't want you saying anything. Well, you look good, but you don't talk too well. Then okay, next zone. Zone 2. They like you or whatever, but they don't like your looks, but they like the way you speak. Like, what the fuck? Then we go to zone 3. We make our way to zone 3. Hey, thank you for the heart. Thank you. What's the word? We go to zone 3, and then in zone 3, they like you, but they don't like your personality. So my thing is, you have to dole that personality just for them to accept you. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Let's go to zone 4. Now, in zone 4, hopefully this is good. Zone 4, they like you, but they don't like the way you dress. Okay, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go to zone 5. Good fuck. We go to zone 5. And in zone 5, they appreciate the things you do for them, but they don't even like you at all. The way I dress come from my job. I could care less, as you should, because why are we caring about anything? But yeah, so zone 5, they only like your, like, what? They like your personality, but not the way you dress. Now, we go to zone 6. They don't even fucking like you at all. Zone 6 made that shit very clear. I don't like you at all. Fuck you. What the fuck? Now we go to zone 7. And now we're in zone 7. They like the way you dress. They like the way... Oh, shit, I was about to flick y'all off. Okay. They like the way you dress. They like the way you speak. They like your whole personality. They like your attire. They like everything that you come with. They like everything about you. They don't have no complaints. Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm just speaking words of encouragement. Hold up. Let me do this little puzzle piece. Okay. But yeah, zone 7, they like the way you speak. They like the way you think. They like the way you move. They like everything. And zone 7, they motivate you. Zone 7, they push you forward. Zone 7, they are your best fucking friends because they never will do anything to betray your trust. And so the first zone, it was bullshit. The second zone, it was, oh my goodness. The third zone, it stressed you the fuck out. Imagine, yep, as always. The fifth zone, you didn't even know what to do. You just shook your head at them motherfuckers. The sixth zone, you just like, why the fuck am I here? Why the fuck am I here? But then that seventh zone, the moment you got into zone number 7, you said, oh, I see why the fuck I'm here. I see why I stand here. I see that these are my people. I see that this is where I belong because in zone 7, I'm appreciated in every way that I am. No matter what my skin color is, no matter the way I look, no matter the way I dress, no matter the way I act, no matter the way I talk, If I speak loud, they're not looking at it as yelling. They're looking at it as me being passionate. If I'm, if I'm doing too much being worried, they're not looking at it as me being controlling. They're looking at it as me actually, like, caring. They're looking at me like, damn, I worry. Like, they look at it as like, damn, they worry so much. So let me make it to where they don't worry at all. Let me constantly give reassurance to let you know that everything is going to be all right. And that's your zone 7. So yeah, I'm just here to let you know life will work out in the way that it's supposed to. You just got to sit here and wait. You got to sit here and be patient. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to sit here and wait and be patient. Okay, let me just hold it this way. Fucking mic. But patience is the only thing that you would need. Patience. Common fucking sense. Oh my, I can't. Let me get into this too. Oh my, people lack common fucking sense. Like, I ain't never seen a grown ass motherfucker lack so much common sense in my fucking life. Literally. You ask a motherfucker, what's 2 plus 2? They say 99. Okay. Or you ask a motherfucker, can you pick up the can? And they ask, what do you mean by pick up the can? Or let me get even simpler. Let me get so simple. You're just going to be like, what the fuck? Okay. Let's say you explain to somebody, look, I don't like this because it made me feel that way. So can you just, like, I don't know, just don't do that. And they'd be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, here's what I mean, motherfuckers. And then you have to sit here and break down what do you mean by telling them to not do something that you don't like as far as them. But if it was the other way around, they'll be so quick to tell you, like, I don't like when you do this. I don't fuck with it when you do that. I ain't fucking with it when you move like that. Or I ain't fucking with it when you talk like that. But if you sit here and you say why, if you sit here and you be like, can you explain, can you elaborate on that for me? They're going to be like, oh, da-da-da-da-da, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. These niggas gonna turn into Erykah Badu. Literally, they gonna sit here and be like, oh my goodness, the world is fucking ending because you're just not doing anything right for me. Oh my goodness. I have to sit here and explain on how for you to do the right thing. But you switch it over. Wasn't you the one that was just doing it? Wasn't you just... But, okay. But you see the bullshit that I'm talking about, right? It's common fucking sense. And then they're sitting here telling you to elaborate on the common fucking sense, and then they get mad when you ask to elaborate when they do the same shit or say the same shit towards you. I'm just saying. Ooh, let me not mute my mic again. I'm just saying, motherfuckers, they understand. People understand you. And let me sit here and tell you, when somebody sit here and act like they don't fucking understand, they just don't want to. They don't even feel like it. Can't make that shit up. Literally, you can't make it up. And these are grown-ass people. And let me sit here and tell you, no matter what age you get, people gonna lack so much fucking common sense. That's because I don't even tinfoil hat wear when I say this, because ain't no telling what I might say. Just in case I say the wrong shit, tinfoil hat wear. But literally, these people are so fucking brain dead. I ain't gonna fake it. Because their focus are... How can I say it? People are focused on what they can do on social media. How can they, like... How can I say it? They're focused on, like, how can they, like... I don't know. Make everybody else happy. How they can satisfy other people. Whether it's through their looks. Whether it's through the way that they talk, the way that they walk, the way that they do. They're over here trying to constantly satisfy the other people because they notice like everybody else's life is looking so glorious and amazing. Keyword, looking. Keyword, it looks like that through the screen, but if you look over within the screen and you look behind it, the moment they get off that camera, that shit is so fucking ass. Like, let me put it like this. People are so AI made nowadays. Literally, people are definitely AI. Literally, they live like they're fucking AI, but they're just not intelligent. Now, my bad if I just called somebody unintelligent, but a lot of y'all are emotionally unintelligent. And y'all don't like to hear that. I remember I told somebody they're emotionally unintelligent and they smacked the fuck out of me. Because I was right. I mean, like, you ain't have to hit me, though. I got feelings, you know. I don't hurt nobody physically. So it was just like, facts, we get each other as we should. As we should. But literally, you notice when you telling somebody about themselves, they get so fucking mad. But my thing is, you're telling the truth. You're not lying. You were so you're always brutally honest. And oh shit! I got more to tell y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my fucking goodness. You sitting here, you're being brutally fucking honest. And here's the thing, they asked for it. Oh my, see, I gotta adjust the way I sit now when I say this. Hold up. Cause the way I'm sitting crisscross applesauce and shit. Okay. Let me tell you something. Now you're sitting here, you're being brutally fucking honest or whatever. They want lies. Yes, they do want lies. But let me tell you. So you know when you first like being cool with somebody, first talking to somebody or whatever the fuck, whether it's a friendship, relationship, or a start of a relationship or the start of a friendship or whatever the fuck. And then you're over here like, you know, getting to know each other and stuff like that. And then they sit here and they tell you, yo, their main thing are people that are liars. They hate fucking liars. They want people that are brutally fucking honest. They want people who are going to tell you the truth. They want people who's never going to, you know, tell them anything they want to hear. Now, if you sit here and you come to me, oh, let me turn y'all down. I feel like I'm yelling in y'all ear. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Do I sound a little better, y'all? Okay. Hold up. I feel like I was just yelling in y'all fucking ears. I'm so sorry. I got a little into it. Okay. But they basically, all right, thank y'all. But basically, they over here, they asked you to be brutally fucking honest. And I'm the type of person, you ask for what you want, I'm going to give it to you. I'm not going to give it to you 1%, not 2%, not even 5 or 10, not even 50. I'm going to give that shit to you 90, I'm not even going to go 90, 10,000 fucking percent. Like, when I say I'm going to go so far with what you asked for, because my thing is, you want it, right? You wanted that. Let me give it to you. Let me give you honesty. Let me never lie to you. And my thing is, I'm big on that shit, my damn self. My thing is, if I know that I'm going to lie, I'm just going to shut the fuck up. Like, if I know a lie is going to come out my mouth, I'm just... That's why I sit here and that's why I don't try to do shit that I'm not supposed to do. Because then somebody asks me and then they like, so did you do it? See, about that, I plead the fifth. Literally, I plead the fucking fifth with that one. It's not a lie if you don't say nothing, right? But if you sat here and you asked for it and you actually want me to tell you the truth, well, okay. I'll sit here and I'm just going to tell you all of it. I'm going to tell you by detail too. You want details, right? Okay. So I did this, I did that. And after I did that, it turned into this and this and this and da 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 da. And all of that, you know, kind of transpired or whatever. You know, all of that happened. And then after you told them, they're like, I want to smack the fuck out of you. Bitch, get the fuck out my face. You dumb motherfucker. I can't believe I let you even speak to me. I can't believe I even let you talk to me. But okay. But before you even gave an answer, they kept on annoying you. They kept on saying, please say it. Please let me know. Like, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Let me know. Let me know. I value honesty so much. I love honesty so much. Please talk to me. Please let me know. And the moment you said it, they felt that way. But they told you, if you let them know, they can't get mad at it. Or if they do get mad at it, they're just gonna, try to do their best to space out and move from you, right? But after you just said that, they cursed you the fuck out. They called you every word in the book but nice. Man. They called you everything. They called you so much shit. You like, oh. Whew. Well, chicken nuggets. Like, you just don't know what to do because they asked for it. So you remember what I told you about the zones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Y'all, get y'all a zone 7. Get y'all, when you go to a party, you remember how I said there's a party that's gonna hype you up and there's a party that's not gonna hype you up? Go to the party that's gonna hype you up. You funny, but I think because it's real. Literally, it's funny. It is funny. It's funny as fuck. It's funny because it's so fucking true. Literally, like and this is the best way I can tell you to go about it. And this is what I always tell my viewers. This is what I always tell my followers. This is what I always tell people. The best way you can piss somebody off so fucking bad, laugh at their ass. Like, let's say somebody asked for something, right? But they got mad and they started cursing. That's all you gotta do, just just start laughing. Start smiling. Just sit there, just okay. Alright. So yeah. So that's my words of encouragement for y'all. Cause what the before anything, basically my homework for y'all is basically pay attention, analyze, choose the right zones, choose the right party to go to. Not every party is the right party. I do, but I be smirking. Hey, as long as you smiling, cause it's like, what the fuck? Anyway, but yeah, just choose the right party to go to, choose the right zone to go to, things like that. Cause the people you be around can be fucking stupid. The people you be around only want you for a certain thing. And so with the zones, that was me just proving, like, some people only want you around because that specific reason. There's so many things about you that are so amazing. If you would have went to zone 7 first, they would have highlighted all them things about you. But the fact you went to all them zones throughout the years, when you got to zone 7, you were so a mess. You were so dull. Your personality had left, but they brought it back. And they made it stronger. But if you went to them first, that personality would have grew stronger. But you would have had more wisdom with it. But it's okay. Either way you chose or either way you went about it, as long as you made your way to group 7 and you ended off on there, then you will be okay. All right? And so I just want you to pay attention to the people. I'm big on telling y'all to analyze. I'm big on telling y'all to pay attention to you. I'm big on telling you, isolate. If things do not go your way, isolate. And isolating is basically being by yourself so much. So by the time you do get out into the world, If somebody tried to tell you anything different about yourself, you knew that's not true. Because while you were alone, focusing on yourself, you learned everything about you. You took the time. You did things for yourself. So you know what makes you happy. You know what makes you mad. You know what makes you sad. You know what makes you any type of way. Because you isolated. You know how to cope with yourself. You know how to cope with emotions, feelings, and all of that. No matter what you did or no matter what substance or whatever the fuck you took, but you know how to cope with yourself. And so my homework to you is pay attention within. My homework to you, navigate. But when you navigate, don't focus on tomorrow. Don't focus on the day after tomorrow. Don't even fucking focus on the month. Don't focus on next month. Focus on now. Focus on what the fuck you can do right now. Think of it like a GPS. You put in the destination from when you started and when you ended. But my thing is, when you're driving, the only thing you can focus on is within the moment and where you're driving to. And you got to be smart while you're driving. You have amazing skin. Thank you so much. I used to work at Sephora. Facts, I agree though. I know that's right. But yeah, so basically, navigate yourself with the GPS. But while you're driving, as you're navigating your life, you can only focus on the road. You can only focus on where you're driving to. So don't sit here and lose focus of the driving and crash yourself. Because you were too busy focused on tomorrow. You were too busy focused on a month. You were too busy focused on the months after that. You were too busy focused on next year. Instead of just driving straight to where you were going. So, I really want you to take that. Hey, what's up? I really want you to take that and use it. Because my thing is, if you don't sit there and use it, life is going to eat you up alive. Life is going to sit there and take you by its fucking soul in the worst way possible. So I want you to sit here and navigate within the moment. Live within the moment, but don't make impulse decisions based off emotions. Don't make stupid decisions based off emotions. Think. Rationalize. Speak to yourself. Sit with yourself. Even if you gotta sit with lo-fi hip-hop in the background, even if you gotta sit with some music in the background, sit with it. Sit with yourself. You know yourself. You only help yourself. You only move yourself, so you know what to do with yourself. Okay? So that's my homework to you. Analyze, watch, navigate, live within the moment. Okay? And for anybody who's missed this, for anybody who wasn't able to be here and listen for the long time, I'm going to download this whole entire live and I'm going to post it on YouTube. Well, it is on YouTube as we speak, but I'm going to sit here and download it. I'm going to put it on YouTube because my thing is, I want you to hear the words of encouragement. I want you to understand you're not the only one who's going through shit. You're not the only one who's dealing with shit. Let me tell you, right now, just so y'all know how I'm living life right now. Just so y'all know how my life is looking right now. You are very wise for your age. Thank you. Shit. You have to go through shit to know shit. To be wise, you have to live and you have to learn. So, that's the only reason why I'm this way. But, let me tell you something. Just so y'all I don't want you to highlight me. I don't want you to make it seem like I got an amazing fucking life. Let me tell you the way that I'm living right now. For one, I'm living in a tax-funded program. Literally, I get an apartment, but they're paying for that shit. So I'm basically living off the fucking government. 2, for the last 2 months, they haven't given me my food money. So literally, I just been surviving off of rice and tap water. I literally been surviving off of rice and fucking tap water for 2 fucking months. And I'm still living with that shit. Still dealing with that shit. And my thing is, my body's been so weak. There's days where I just wanted to pass the fuck out. There's days where I just wanted to say, you know what? If I die due to starvation, I'm ready for it. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. But, thank you. But, due to the stuff that was going on, I got fed up. I got fed up with being so fucking broke. I got fed up with having no access to food. I decided to take the initiative and to go apply for jobs. But I didn't go for fast food. I didn't go for customer service. I went for marketing and sales. And I got 2 jobs. 2. And basically I have the choice. I have the choice between one of these jobs. I can go to either or, and they both pay very fucking well. So I just got myself out of this situation, literally. And when I say thank you, when I say I just got hired at 2 jobs, both sent me offer letters and all, my thing is I can't work at both. So my thing is I can't work at both of them. I gotta choose between one of them. But my thing is I know which job I want for sure. But my thing is I decided to go out of my comfort zone. I decided to move myself. I decided to stop letting myself settle for less. And I started moving up and elevating my life. And so now, thanks to these jobs, do you know how quick I'm finna get out the fucking hood? My lease is up in August. And my thing is, I didn't have no job before this. I didn't have no job. Like, literally, I started my job on this Monday. But before I even started applying for jobs, I was jobless. And I was constantly stressing about Monday. But before I even started applying for jobs, I was jobless. And I was constantly stressing about, like, damn, if I don't get a job anytime soon, if I don't get a car anytime soon, then by the time August get here, I will be homeless on the streets with nothing. Literally, I was constantly worrying about that. I'm not going to fake it. That's why, like, the lives, I haven't been doing it. I haven't been on here as much. Like, my motivation's just been down here because I know I could have faced homelessness soon. Like, I know that. And so my thing is I was allowing myself to just drown in that feeling. I was allowing myself to just feel in that feeling instead of taking the initiative to do something about it. So I'm here to tell you, no matter what predicament you're in, I'm a walking testimony to let you fucking know it's okay. Go up. You can go up. You can go anywhere the fuck you want to be. And I'm here to let you know life will get better when you let it get better. Hell yeah. Hope everything is better. Blessing on top of blessing. I honestly mean that. Thank you so much. Thank you. And as far as y'all, I wish the best for you. Genuinely, I hope y'all live the best fucking life. Grind and shine, learn and earn, not burn. Believe and achieve. Proceed to succeed. Success is through progress. Yes! Yes, I love that. I love that. Congratulations, friends. I remember listening to you, friend. You know I'm always here for you and with you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's say thank y'all so much for the words. Thank y'all so much for the encouragement. And also, I don't want y'all to just encourage me. I hope this helped y'all in some type of way. I hope my story, thank you for the roses. I hope the story, the things that I shared, the things that I went through, and the things that I told y'all, I hope that resonates. I hope that really sits in y'all brain, because I don't want anybody to think they're never ever gonna make it. They're never ever gonna make it anywhere. Like, this would be, how can I say it? This would be my, I'll say, like 50th time falling back down, losing everything that I got, and picking myself back up. This is the 50th time. So it's okay to start over before you go back up. Okay? So before I end this, I want to let you know, this is going to be on YouTube. You can always catch me around 7:30, whether it's 7:30 a.m. or p.m., or you can catch me at 2:30 a.m. or p.m. All right? I hope you are living amazing. I hope everything is good. I love